Welcome to my studio. Today I'm working on a painting that's going to actually be for a book cover. And the title is going to go up here, the author's name, and then the title is going to go up here in the sky. So the sky is just going to be very soft so it falls back behind the title. And I begin with painting mixtures of, this is white plus ultramarine blue. I have already blocked in my bougainvillea with mixes of permanent rose plus magenta plus liquid. And I'll just kind of work around that. It doesn't matter if I paint over some of that. I just want to keep, I have it drawn in because I can't come down any further with that because it will interfere with the title. As I go toward the lower part of the sky, that's painted with white plus phthalo blue. The upper part is white plus ultramarine blue. I work carefully around my little dome of the church there. This is Greece. It's a fictitious island, but it's basically very similar to Santorini. The blue and the white. And I'm just going to keep a few of my little dots there so I know how far I can come down with my bougainvillea. There's a pergola up here that some of the sky will be showing through. Right now I'm basically concentrating on the main part of the sky. And I'm a little concerned about this arm of the bougainvillea. I think it may come down too far, so I'm going to just paint that out. I think I'll have more room over on this other side to put my bougainvillea in there. And that pencil line is the actual size of the cover. Then we need some around the outside for the bleed, where it goes around the hardback book. Again, I'm not worried about getting around the bougainvillea right now. Just want to come here, work around my dome. And again, I'm not worried about that. That's going to be a little time consuming, so I'm not going to worry about working around that right now. This will come down all the way to my water's edge. Actually, I'm going to be painting clouds over this, but I like to paint my clouds over the field of blue because that makes them nice and soft. Painting them wet into wet. I constantly wipe my brush out with tissue. The secret to nice crisp color on your canvas is a clean paintbrush. So I use a lot of tissue. Now I'm going to take my large brush again. I have cleaned it out, and I'm just going to kind of smooth this paint a little bit. Smooth that transition. The sky becomes bluer and darker as it comes over the dome. As it comes down toward the horizon, it picks up warmth from the earth, becomes lighter and a little bit greener. So I've got my basic sky blocked in there. Now I'm going to come back and start bringing some clouds in. These need to be just a little bit darker. This is a mixture of my mud, which is 2 parts of ultramarine blue plus 1 part of alizarin crimson plus white. So I'm mixing a little bit more mud in that. I didn't have it quite dark enough. Don't want it too dark, but it wasn't quite dark enough. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Now I'm going to just bring this up, and I want this dark to be behind my building there because that sun's really going to pop on that white. These clouds will come up. And this is the shadow part of my cloud. I'll have the lighter portions. The sunlight is coming in from the right. Bring some of my clouds up here. I want some of that blue to kind of pop in behind these mountains. Just helps to give depth. I'm also going to let a little bit of that just pop here along the horizon. Just a little opening in the clouds where you see the blue sky beyond. That just helps to give depth. Now I'm going to start adding some of the sunlit part of the clouds. This is a mixture of my mud plus a little extra alizarin crimson plus white. And it just brings some nice pinks and softness in there. Again, I will work that up around those bougainvilleas. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Just a few little soft color. Now this is a lighter mixture of that, same. With a little bit of, ooh, it's bright. The sun's really hitting those clouds. We'll soften that up a little bit. But you can see as I paint over that blue, it softens those edges. You want your sky to go back. And soft edges recede, hard, sharp edges come forward. So that's my secret of painting, getting those soft edges in the sky, is going ahead and painting the entire blue field first, and then bringing my sky color back over. Now I want to soften this edge right here. So what I do is, with a clean brush, I pull from the blue into the cloud. See how that softens that? And then I can come back and work out my brush strokes. And that just softened that little hard blip of color there. And we'll bring a little light here. Now I'm going to bring some of my pinker alizarin crimson down in these clouds, just a little bit. A little bit right in here. Just give some nice, soft, warm. Want the warmth in there so that then this white building will really pop. Bring a little bit of my darker color back in here. Around my trunks. Soften this just a touch. And again, I just pull from the blue with a clean brush. Dip it in thinner and then clean it out. And I can just pull down and soften those edges. That sky is just going to be soft, nice in there behind the title of the book. Helps to accentuate the title, but it doesn't distract. Just a summer day, sun's beginning to set. Just a wonderful little terrace where the subjects in our book could possibly go and sit and have a glass of wine. Enjoy the view. A little more warmth right in here. And I want to bring this bright sunlit part down a little bit. And a little bit more light on these clouds right in here. Just fluffy late afternoon clouds. That sun's just starting to go down, so the sky's turning a little warmer. A little bit of a it's too bright, but I'll come back and soften that. I'm going to add a little bit of that pink just right in here. Just bring some nice warmth in there. Late afternoon sun it's such a pretty time of day when the sky starts getting that nice warm color. Okay, now I'm going to just soften that, and again pull from the blue into the cloud, and that just softens it. I appreciate you watching my YouTube videos. Please subscribe to my channel, and I also have a blog where I show the step-by-step process of this painting as well as others I do. The link is in the description below, and I also have it on the final frame of my video. So you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and again, I thank you for watching.